Hi, my name is Greg Jackson. I'm a martial arts instructor in Albuquerque, New Mexico, known kind of around the world as one of the premier mixed martial arts trainers. I'm here today to talk to you about the SOCP tactical knife. Now, I'm a big believer in this knife for one reason, and that's its versatility. Rarely do you have a knife like this that you can use in so many different situations. And what I mean by that is, if you're just walking around and you need a knife for self-defense reasons, it's small, it's compact, it fits anywhere you need it to fit, and when you're looking to draw, instead of pulling out a knife, opening it up, waiting for, God knows what, you loop it on a thumb, you loop it on a finger, and it comes right out. So if you're tactical, if you have to deal with real-life situations where you may be forced to actually use this knife, there's no better knife on the market than the SOCP.
I'm Master Sergeant Carl Haskins. I've been in the special operations community for over 20 years. I've been a lead combative instructor for some of our most elite units. I've also been a lead CQB instructor for some of our best units inside the military. I've trained multiple special operations units around the world, and I'm here to talk about the SOCP knife and its amazing utility in the battlefield. The SOCP knife has allowed us to utilize a tool on the battlefield to create space. It's easily adaptable, it's hidden, it's ambidextrous, so I can get it with either hand, and the knife is unique in its presence because I'm actually able to go to weapons retention with it. What weapons retention means is simply that I can go to my pistol and I can draw my gun and not drop the knife at the same time, allowing the enemy combatant to possibly pick it up and use it against me. The SOCP knife is unique in its aspect because not only is it hidden inside your body armor and kit, but it is accessible from both hands. So I can get it in hand and I can employ this weapon. It's also unique because it does not allow the enemy to sit there and visually see a large knife, something that he can actively pursue or go after and remove from me and possibly utilize on me. So I can utilize a passive measure. So I like the weapon system because I don't have to actively protect it. I can get to it with both hands, and I can also pull the knife out, go to weapons retention, grabbing my pistol and employing my weapon without having to drop the knife. So it allows me to have the weapon and the knife in my hand at the same time.
My name is Greg Sergeant Roman. I'm a combative instructor in the Marine Corps. And some of the advantages that the SOCP knife brings to the battlefield is that you're able to employ this knife with both your left or your right hand in any situation. The knife is meant to be placed in an area where only you know where the knife is and your opponent doesn't. You're able to quickly and effectively get to it and be able to strike without the person ever even knowing. If you need to hold a pistol, you can hold your pistol while at the same time engaging with your knife. If you need to hold a rifle, you can engage with your rifle and still be able to hold your knife. If for whatever reason you have it on your left hand or your support hand, you're able to still engage with your rifle, engage any threats. Additionally, even with your pistol, you're still able to change out magazines and employ your pistol. So the SOCP knife is a very robust, easy to use weapon system that is able to be utilized whether with your left or your right hand.
My name is Staff Sergeant Jeremy Thomas. I'm a hand-to-hand combat instructor in the Marine Corps. Talk a little bit about the SOCP Dagger. SOCP Dagger is a great equalizer. Been doing hand-to-hand combat for a little while. Been teaching martial arts to the Marines for a little while. Been doing martial arts around the special operations community for a little bit. One of the benefits that you get from using the SOCP Dagger, it's a great equalizer. So what I mean when I say a great equalizer is you have the ability to be able to draw the dagger and use the dagger as a weapon itself, but also if you need to transition, what you have the ability to do is you have the ability to still engage the pistol effectively. Talk about using this dagger from a tactical standpoint. Anytime you start dealing with tactics, anytime you start dealing with, anytime where you put your hands on somebody, size is going to play a big factor. One of the selling points that I would really like about this dagger, and I would really recommend for anybody, is that this dagger lies centerline, and it's molly, so it's very modular. So what that means is that all your pouches and your kits for your explosives, your hand grenades, and your magazine, this doesn't really impede with it. It slides right in. So no matter what position you find yourself in, this is an ambidextrous dagger that's set up for you to be able to draw it from any angle. Another benefit to this right here is this dagger is something that you can slide in your pocket. if you're not doing something tactical, if you need a pocket knife, or it can slide right in here. No matter which hand you transition to draw it with, it's an easy fix. Dagger comes out. This ring is really set up to where you can strike with it if you have to. You can still manipulate your other tools that you have.
All right, for us at the Division Combative Schoolhouse, we've begun to use the SOCP Dagger and the SOCP Dagger trainer quite a bit. The big benefit of using the trainer is that we're able to go and take techniques that we learn in the level 1 and 2 Army Combatives courses and provide a bridge to that tactical application. So with that dagger, instead of just doing a shrimp for space like you typically would in any kind of non-tactical training environment on the ground, now as you transition to that SOCP Dagger, now you are actually using a viable tactical application to a secondary weapon, in this case a knife, situated on your kit, in your pocket, whatever the case may be. As you stand in base, as you shrimp, now you have something that you are driving into an enemy that is doing damage and allowing you potentially to get back to that main weapon.